The darkness Mahdi entered wasn't ordinary. It had depth. It had a voice. It carried the scent of cold ashes. He couldn't see anything ahead, but somehow, his footsteps carved a path beneath him. The ground didn't feel solid, it pulsed, almost as if something beneath it was breathing, waiting. Everything was silent, until faint echoes began to rise in the distance. At first he thought it was the sound of his own steps, but soon he realized it was whispers. Fragmented words, slow, then clearer, then his name. Mahdi? He turned around quickly. Nothing, but the whisper came again, closer, like it came from inside his ears, or inside his heart. He kept walking without speaking. He didn't know where he was heading, but something inside him told him this path was the true test, the one only those who face themselves survive. Suddenly, in front of him, a face emerged from the shadows. It had no features, no eyes, no mouth, but it stared at him. Mahdi felt fear sliding into his chest. He took a step back, but then he heard a voice. His voice, but older, deeper, and heavy with sadness. "You came too late, Mahdi. You were here because you doubted yourself." Before he could reply, Zagar appeared out of nowhere, but not the Zagar he knew. Same body, same cat-like frame. But his eyes were glowing red. His voice had no sarcasm this time. It was cold, soulless. "I am the real Zagar. The other one was just a shadow to make you feel safe. Now, you are alone." Mahdi trembled, but he said, "I'm not afraid. Even if I'm alone." Zagar smiled, not a mocking smile, but one filled with pity, then vanished. In that instant, the ground cracked open beneath Mahdi, and he fell. Not screaming, not resisting, just falling into endless silence. When he opened his eyes, he was standing inside a strange circular room. The walls were smooth and curved, the ceiling hidden in darkness. In the center stood a massive black mirror, matte and lifeless. He stepped closer. The mirror didn't show his reflection. Instead, it showed moments from his past. He saw himself crying at his grandfather's funeral. He saw himself lying to a close friend. He saw himself alone, afraid, in memories he didn't even remember. Then came a voice from above, deep and echoing. "In this place, you don't see the world. You see your truth." He tried to step back, but his feet didn't move. The mirror began to glow faintly, like a silent fire burning inside. Then another voice whispered from within him, "To leave this place, you must choose. Forget or remember." He hesitated. Forgetting might bring peace. Remembering might bring pain. But suddenly, he lifted his head and said firmly, "I choose to remember, even if it hurts 1,000 times." In that moment, the mirror shattered into dust, covering everything. Then light, from the center of that light, a figure began to take shape. It looked just like him. Same face, same hair, same eyes, but with a strange smile. Calm, unsettling. And then, the figure spoke in his exact voice. "At last, you found me."